They doubted me. They laughed at my dreams. They told me I would fail, that I wasn't good enough, strong enough, or smart enough. They thought I would break under pressure, that I would crumble when things got hard, that I would quit. They whispered behind my back, questioned my abilities, and underestimated my determination. They assumed I would fade into the background, forgotten and irrelevant. They never believed in me, never thought I had the strength, never imagined I would rise and prove them all wrong. But they didn't understand what was inside me. They didn't see the fire burning, the hunger growing, the unshakable belief pushing me forward. Every doubt they cast upon me became my fuel. Every insult became my motivation. Every obstacle only made me stronger. I took their words, their doubts, and their insults, and turned them into power. I trained harder, worked longer, and refused to give up. I embraced every challenge, endured every setback, and pushed forward when everything told me to stop. I became unstoppable. They thought I was weak, but I was only waiting. They thought I would give up, but I was only preparing. They thought they had broken me, but they had only built me into something greater than they ever imagined. Now I will show them. I will rise beyond their expectations, shatter their doubts, and achieve what they said was impossible. They will witness my strength, my resilience, my unstoppable drive. And when they see me standing tall, they will know they were wrong. They wanted me to fail. They waited for me to fall, to surrender, to confirm their doubts. They wanted to see me give up, to walk away, to prove them right. But I refused to give them that satisfaction. Every time they said I couldn't do it, I pushed harder. Every time they laughed at my dreams, I worked longer. Every time they doubted me, I grew stronger. Their negativity became my fuel. Their disbelief became my motivation. Their doubt my fire. They never saw the late nights, the early mornings, the sacrifices, the struggle. They never saw the pain, the exhaustion, the countless moments of self-doubt. They only saw what they wanted to see, a person destined to fail. But I was never destined to fail. I was destined to rise. I was destined to fight through the setbacks, to overcome the obstacles, to prove that resilience is greater than ridicule, that hunger is more powerful than hate, that effort outweighs excuses. They thought they were breaking me, but they were shaping me. They thought they were tearing me down, but they were building me up. Every challenge they threw my way, every setback I faced, only made me more determined to win. I refused to be another forgotten name, another lost dream, another wasted potential. I refused to let their words define me. I refused to give up just because they wanted me to. I refused to let them be right about me. I chose to fight. I chose to believe in myself when no one else did. I chose to silence the doubt, to drown out the noise, to push past the pain, and to rise higher than they ever imagined possible. Now I stand on the path to greatness, not because of them, but in spite of them. They tried to stop me, to slow me down, to make me doubt myself. But they failed, and now I will succeed. They never believed in me. They ignored my efforts, dismissed my dreams, and laughed at my ambitions. They thought I was chasing something impossible, something beyond my reach. They assumed I would fail, that I would never amount to anything meaningful. But they didn't understand my hunger. They didn't see the fire burning inside me, the relentless desire to prove them wrong. Every time they doubted me, they fueled my determination. Every time they underestimated me, they gave me another reason to keep going. I refused to accept their version of my story. I refused to live within the limits they placed on me. I refused to believe that I was anything less than capable, strong, and destined for something greater than they ever imagined. They thought their words could break me, but I turned their insults into power. They thought their doubt would crush me, but it only made me stronger. They thought their laughter would silence me, but it only made my voice louder. I trained when they slept. I worked when they rested. I pushed through the pain, the exhaustion, the failures. I embraced every setback, every challenge, every moment of struggle, because I knew it was shaping me into something unstoppable. They will watch as I rise, as I overcome every obstacle they placed in my way. They will see me succeed, not because they believed in me, but because I believed in myself when no one else did. Now they have no choice but to acknowledge me. They can no longer ignore me, no longer dismiss me, no longer pretend I don't exist. Because I have fought too hard, endured too much, and sacrificed everything to reach this moment. And when I stand victorious, I won't need to say a word. My success will speak for itself. My resilience will be the proof. My journey will be the evidence, and they will know they were wrong about me. They thought I would break under pressure. They assumed I would crumble when faced with failure. They believed I would give up the moment things became too difficult. But they didn't realize one thing: I am built for this fight. Every challenge they threw at me only made me stronger. Every setback I endured only sharpened my resolve. Every time they told me I couldn't, I turned their words into fuel. I turned their doubts into my weapon. They never saw the sleepless nights, the sacrifices, the endless hours of struggle. They never saw the pain I endured, the loneliness I faced, the moments when everything seemed against me. They only saw what they wanted to see: weakness. But they were blind to my strength. They were blind to my resilience, my ability to rise, my refusal to quit. They didn't realize that every time I fell, I was learning. Every time I struggled, I was growing. They wanted me to stay in the shadows, unnoticed and forgotten. They wanted me to doubt myself the way they doubted me. They wanted me to give up before I ever had the chance to prove them wrong. But I refused to be their failure. I refused to be their example of what happens when dreams die. I refused to let their negativity shape my destiny. I refused to live a life that was anything less than extraordinary. So I fought. I fought through the pain, the exhaustion, the self-doubt. I fought against the voices that told me I wasn't enough. I fought against the weight of expectation, the chains of limitation, the burden